South Carolina defense.
Mack in the backfield, 4 wide receivers. Adams pumps, gets hit, but escapes. Now he's on the run, complete to Adams. So a great catch by Adams, going down and now they give it to Mack, who cannot get outside. Brought behind the line of scrimmage by the safety cornerback Steven Montack. Flowers to keep it and run left. Instead he runs right, and I don't think he got it. So the Gamecocks are going to force a decision. Force is on his way to Oregon, or is at Oregon, and now Flowers with time has a man open, but it was tipped at the line, incomplete. Side of the field, and they run it to the short side of the field with Mack, who has an alley hit hard at about the 42. Flowers gets rid of it to Adams, makes a move, loses the football, ball's loose. Adams might have got it back. Chris Lamons with the tackle left, leaving the right side of the field wide open, but they run it to the short side. What a cut by Flowers, and he gets the first down. Gamecock 23, empty backfield, now Mack in motion. Flowers to throw. Complete, inside the 10. Marquez Valdez.
73% of scores in this area.
Third in the SEC in that department. Mack looking to turn the corner, and he does. Nice cut inside the 5. So Marlon Mack with a tremendous individual. Now Mack empties the backfield. Flowers, quarterback draw, and he scores.
Well, years you fast forward, and he's the player of the year.
Now here's Dearness Johnson. Across the 20, out near the 25. Brought down by Bryson Allen Williams. He said, Coach, quickly. Off the play fake. Here comes pressure. He sees it. He comes up with a positive play, avoiding. Now Gamecocks have him in 3rd and long. Flowers out of the pocket. Now scramble. Gets rid of it. Complete for a first down to Johnson.
At the 1 touchdown.
Out to the Bull, 38. Back to Johnson. He gets out to the 40, but 2 sets of stack receivers and Valdez Scantling by himself. On the slant, it's complete to McCants. Into South Carolina territory, Tyree McCants with the grab. Flowers keeps it himself. Now throws it on the run to Adams. Adams makes a move inside the 40. Let's just say I've never seen anyone catch him.
That's true.
Now the pump. Now he goes back to Adams, who makes the grab in the open field. Pushed out of bounds by Lamons. Now Mack in the backfield with Flowers. Twins to the wide side. Barr in motion. Flowers keeps it himself, has an alley. Inside the 20, still on his feet. Taken out of bounds at the 5.
Touchdowns, 17 touchdowns on the year.
Here's Adams on the jet sweep. Gets a block. Gets one more block. Gets out near the 40. Good backfield. Flowers with time. And there's a flag. Might have been holding against Mitchell Wilcox as they come up with it. Missed opportunity for the Gamecocks. Here's Mack. And just like that, the Gamecock defense was ready for it. Now Flowers, plenty of time, has a man open. It's Adams in stride out near the 45.
Scoring 30-plus points, and they know how to get those explosive plays.
Now the tunnel screen to McCants. Nice tackle in the open field for South Carolina.
And where he wants to go with the football.
Adams in motion. They still don't give it to him on the fly sweep. Mack looking for room to move. Another short gain. So now the Gamecock on the slant, knocked away. Steven Montack looks like he's rolling the dice and going for it on 4th. Complete to McCants for the first down and more. Johnson with the grab, and he's marked out at kickoff. Here's Johnson. Bounces to the outside, inside the 10, inside the 5. 1st and goal, South Florida. And they run it on the ground with Johnson. Let's check in with 3-time first-team All-American Athletic Conference performer, and Flowers has to fall on the ball after a botch. Flowers swings it out to Adams. And he cannot get away for the first down. So good pursuit by the Gamecocks. DJ, certainly the South Florida offense changes completely if Mack and Adams are on the trainer's table. But certainly not the coach here, but now the Gamecock defense needs to make a stop because plenty of time left for Johnson in this offense, and Johnson cannot turn the corner. He is leveled on the outside. And that's what they're looking for here as they swing it out to Adams, who gets a block but cannot split the defense there. So another.
You have plenty of time with 2 timeouts there.
And here comes that quarterback run. And he gets the first down. So they don't have 10 on the play clock. Flowers pumps. High throw incomplete. Looking for Mitchell Wilcox. Flowers looking over the middle. Adams makes the sliding grab. No, they say incomplete. Said it hit the turf.
He lays out, and he's going to cradle the football to the ground, but I think it gets to his elbows and then eventually gets right through him to the turf. Good call by.
Now they empty the backfield. They swing it out to Johnson. Cannot get the first down, cannot get out of bounds. So TJ yards and a first down. Flowers with time. Pumps. Still has time. Now has a man wide open. Johnson makes the grab and scores. With 30 or more points. Marlon Mack back out on the field, and he has it here. Pushes the pile forward to the 40 for a 4-yard gain.
Difference in the football game for them right now.
Flowers thought he was going to keep it himself. Keeps the play alive, and that's incomplete. Looking for Adams as they get close to the first down here on 3rd down. Flowers with all day over the middle into traffic, complete to Adams. Somehow he went up in double coverage and made the grab.
He has Rodney Adams a little bit injured on the play.
Adams was banged up in the first half. Now they shoot it out to Mack. The afternoon. 2nd and goal from the 6. Keeps it himself. Knocked down at the 4. Into the corner, looking for Valdez-Scantling, and it's out of bounds.
I think the
sigh of relief after the decision to go for the onside kick does not result in a touchdown for South Carolina.
Wayman, you go back to that last series, you get a pick 6, and then you get on the consecutive.
Gets away from the tackle behind the line of scrimmage and then runs into a wall of Gamecocks. Go 3rd and long, 3rd and 9. They hand it off up the middle. Cross the 5. Tackled by Jones. Flowers gets away from Sawyer. Still looking to turn the corner, and he will not. Good play by Chris Lamons.
The entire way.
Instead, he throws it to McCants. Looks like they're giving him the first down on the side of the field is naked for Flowers, but they looks to the short side, pumps, lofts it up to Adams, and that is intercepted. What a play by Bryson Allen. Been his go-to guy on 3rd and long. Flowers comes out of the pocket early. Complete for a first down. Nice grab by Bronson. Team that likes to go fast, trying to milk it a little bit here. Fly sweep to Adams, and he loses his footing at the 30. Take over on their own 1 out of the shotgun. Johnson just gets out of the end zone. In the game in the slot now in motion. They run it. Johnson, nothing doing. Wall here between the Bulls and the Gamecocks. It starts with Flowers on the quarterback keeper. Bounces off 1 tackle, slides at the 39. Flowers with all day. High throw to McCants, incomplete. Ball on 3rd and 2 with 40 seconds left. Quarterback keeper, Flowers, he didn't short. So now TJ Weist has to make it. Off the play fake. Flowers thought about running. Now he's forced out of the pocket. Thrown into the end zone. Touchdown. El Kane.